In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to add some complexity to our where clauses by using the and the or operators to be able to combine multiple filtering criteria together. So we're going to do something like show me all employees that are born before 1980 and are male, or show me all employees hired after 2004 and have the job title design engineer. So we're going to be able to do that sort of thing in this lesson. Let's just stick with the human resources.employee table, and to practice writing code from scratch, let's delete our query window if you haven't already. And let's just return all rows and all columns to our results panel from the human resources.employee table right now. So we do that and then press F5. Let's now find all employees that were born, so with a birth date, and let's say on or after January 1st, 1980. So again, the on or after with respect to dates is the greater than or equal to symbol. And with dates, again, we use the single quotes. So on or after 1/1/1980. Close it. And now let's execute that. Okay, so now we have 79 rows remaining, all with the birth date value greater than or equal to January 1st, 1980, excuse me. So now let's expand on this. And let's find all employees born on or after 1980 and are also female. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to use what's called the AND logical operator. And what that allows us to do is combine multiple filtering criteria together and only return the rows where both criteria are met. So let's look at an example. So we'll stick with what we were saying before about finding employees that were born on or after January 1, 1980 and are female. So we have this gender column, which has a flag of M or F for male or female. So to use the AND operator, we're going to say where birth date is greater than or equal to 1/1/1980, and you notice the operator turns gray. You want that to happen. That's a good sign. That's SQL's way of acknowledging that, yes, you're writing the AND operator. And now we don't have to write where again, which is nice. All we have to do is specify the column name, which is gender, the comparison operator, so we want to find females, so we're going to say where gender equals, and then this F and M, those are strings, so we need to use a single quote, type F, and then close it. Let's execute this code. Now you'll notice every row returned, 24 of them, have a birth date value that is greater than January 1, 1980, and the gender is female. Let's look at one more example. Let's delete this where clause completely. Let's find all rows in the human resources.employee table where the marital status is S and the gender is M or male. To do that, we type where marital status column equals S and gender is male. Let's execute this by pressing F5. And let's take a look. So marital status is always S, gender is always M. Now there's also the OR logical operator. So the OR operator will return a row if at least one of the filtering criteria are true. Let's change the AND operator in this query to OR and see what we get. So you'll notice now we have some marital statuses of S, but with the gender of F. And we have some marital status of M with a gender of M. Now why is that the case? Since the OR operator only requires that one of the filtering criteria, and by filtering criteria we mean marital status equals S, that's one complete filtering criteria, gender equal M, that's a filtering criteria. As long as one of these filtering criteria evaluates to true, the row will be returned in the result set. In this scenario, right here in the second row, the marital status is S, so that evaluates to true. The gender does not equal male, but the row is returned because at least one of these filtering criteria is true. just like right here in this third row. The marital status doesn't equal S, but since the gender equals M, the row is returned to the results panel. So that's just a brief introduction to the and or logical operators. And in the next lesson, we're going to expand upon this and add some more complication, change the order in which these filtering criteria are evaluated using parentheses, and I'm going to make sure that we follow some of the subtle rules that apply when we do that.